With us right here on Business Today. And I want to now welcome, of course, my guest, Arthur Bore, who is the lead manager in charge of affordable housing at Bamburi Cement. And we're going to be talking about affordable housing and the Maskani Initiative. Thank you so much, Arthur, for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So now, of course, I want you to begin by just explaining to me the Bamburi Cement Affordable Housing Solutions Maskani. What does that entail and what does it mean?
So Maskani is a business initiative that was started in 2016. That's when it rolled out in Kenya. And what we look at is to see affordability in the different aspects to a homeowner. So one of that is looking at financing and how the different financing options for customers can be achieved. The second is looking at bringing in professionals to then assist the homeowner in a one-stop shop. So you have where you get your services rendered from one place. The third is looking at the quality of construction. So here what we do is have technical people come to your site and offer support throughout the construction process.
Okay. So is this in tandem with the government as well? Are you partnered with them yet, or are you part of that affordable housing pillar of the Big Four agenda as well?
So we are in different ways, because what the government is doing is really a program that is being run by the ministry. But what then the government is looking at is how then do you work with local manufacturers towards provision of building materials, and that's where then we come in.
Okay.
The other bit that we then offer in terms of value to the government is in terms of purely just the capacity to be able to deliver. There's the feedback that we've received that the government wants to procure 80 million bags of cement.
Okay.
So that is just one of the building materials. We've recently done a capacity increase as a company, which then gives us a big place to play in to be able to deliver that to the government.
Okay, and you've dubbed it, of course, a unique affordable housing solution. You're offering access to construction funding via financing partnerships, I believe, as well. So in light of this fact, actually, real estate saw its share of defaulting loans increase to 44.4 billion shillings as of June 2018. Now, this is up from 38.3 billion shillings between January and March 2018. So it's definitely an area where you've got non-performing loans on the rise, especially this year if you look at the statistics from CBK. So how does Maskani maneuver the risks involved?
So here what we're looking at really is the individual homeowner. So that would be you and I, or a developer who's putting up their construction, either for rent or for sale. That would be apartment blocks. So it's really focused towards housing. So in the area where the businesses or the banks would be facing non-performing loans is then all sorts of construction that then is taking place. So apart, what then we do is work with the bank to be able to vet the kind of customers who come. Obviously, the bank will do their due diligence in terms of how they would offer loans to their customers. But for us really is to look at the quality of the building material. So it's to secure the asset for the bank, to ensure that the bank is able then to have an asset in the event that they're able to foreclose, that it's something which can quickly be taken up within the market. So ours really is looking at the quality of the construction that's being done, the type of building materials that are being put in, which is what our team then comes in to be able to support.
Okay, and as you talk about quality of the building, we have seen that as far as the Big Four agenda is concerned, the pilot project will be launched in Pangani next year for the affordable housing, and the land executive Charles Kericha say that developers will be given like a 70-30 share. The county only provides the land, but the firms own 30% of the property they construct, so they can recoup their investment, and developers are under the instructions to build structures between 1 million and 3 million Kenya shillings. So within this given budget, what are your thoughts on the quality of the structures that can be achieved?
If you do quick math, what it tells you is that per square meter for each of the houses being developed, because I've had a look at the sizes, there's 60 square meters for the largest, and that is 3 million. So it gives you roughly 50,000 per square meter.
Okay.
So that's pretty high. But it's also telling that possibly the quality of the housing that will be delivered is also good. So what then the government is looking at is how then do you secure the quality of these building materials that are put in at the prices that are being delivered. If you look at affordability, the key thing that you're looking at really, and the government has taken that out, is cost of land, so that has been provided, the cost of financing, which then is taken care of by the developer. So the quality then, as a result of factoring in the cost per square meter, at 50,000, I believe that would be a very good delivery in terms of quality of a house.
Okay, so you are secure in the belief that the quality will be assured. And moving on from that, we have seen that, speaking of budgets, Maskani also provides access to alternative construction technologies like promoting the use of stabilized soil bricks and things like that. I've also seen that the initiatives has developed a business model targeted at the youth in the rural population and for the construction of stabilized soil bricks. So, tell me more about this, because it seems that you're also trying to tackle the issue of youth unemployment. And how sustainable do you think developing such materials, building materials and construction-related, things is going to tackle this particular issue?
So under the pillar of the alternative building materials, specifically for the stabilized soil blocks, what we do is take advantage of areas that naturally construct using soil.
Okay.
And people who would otherwise have been burning bricks. So you cut down trees to burn bricks and then now used to build. So stabilized soil bricks is a mixture of cement, sand, and water with a ratio. Then you're able to compress and make the bricks out of it. So not only are you saving the environment, because now you're not cutting down trees,
yes,
but you're also then manufacturing bricks, which then are of more durable and better quality than you would otherwise. So how the youth come in is that they then are providing the labor force to then be able to manufacture these bricks. But at the same time, they're getting a business opportunity. So groups of individuals who have set up companies or groups of individuals who we've approached, then are the ones who run these projects. So they are housed within containers, which we provide to the youth. And then we provide for them the brick making machines, and they're able to make the bricks, sell, and make their money off that. So how then we benefit as an organization is then it's double-edged, because you're looking at where you're promoting the youth towards gainful employment, but also it's an avenue for us to sell our product. So it's a win-win on both perspectives. And thirdly, you're looking at the environment. So right now with the ban on logging, it's become difficult for you to burn bricks using trees that have been cut down. So this really is an alternative that should be embraced. And in any case, soil is available everywhere. So the quality of soil then would determine the type of bricks that would be made. So right now we focused in Western Kenya. We have 13 counties where we are working in. And out of that, we are then building this initiative, but it's available in any part of the country as long as you are willing to work with us.
Okay, thank you so much, Arthur, for talking to us and exploring all the different avenues when it comes to the affordable housing as well as the Maskani Initiative.
Thank you.
All right.